Who is the person who, had it not been for the intervention of the authorities, would have destroyed half the world's population? This strange story happened in 2011 after a 31-year-old Swedish man named Richard Hendel left his job, and as a result of the emptiness in which he lived, and out of curiosity, he began experimenting with chemical elements from which he could obtain nuclear reactions to see if he would be able to, by splitting the atom in his home and generating energy as happens inside nuclear reactors. And in order to achieve that goal, he purchased radioactive and fissile chemicals via the internet or through companies from outside the country, such as uranium, lithium, and others, in addition to purchasing a Geiger counter to measure the radiation level. In conjunction with that, he created a blog called Richard's Reactor to post the latest updates on his nuclear experiments, which attracted many followers, as he explained what he was doing by mixing these materials with each other and what resulted from them. Some of them were even dangerous, and one of them caused an explosion. Destroy the stove. Richard Handel continued his experiments for 6 months without being subjected to any harassment from the authorities until he contacted the Swedish Radiation Safety Authority to inquire whether his project was legal or not. Naturally, given the seriousness of what he was doing, the authority contacted the police to inform them of what was happening. They moved immediately and stormed his house with a technical team, arrested him, and confiscated all the materials and equipment he used in his experiments. After conducting surveys of the place, the police reassured those living around him that there was no high and harmful radioactivity, and Richard Handel was presented. He was put on trial and punished in 2014 with a fine of $1,500 on charges of violating the radiation safety law and violating the Swedish environmental law. For his part, after his conviction, Richard Handel admitted that what he was doing was crazy, but it was only out of curiosity, and he pledged that he would not repeat that matter again. He would begin reading books about physics, and his experiments would be at the theoretical level, especially since the authorities all his tools were confiscated.
Don't forget to make like and subscribe.